So yeah, you make your way out and kind of, over a hill, just make a little bit of space between you and the sycamore. You can still see it fairly good, but kind of over a hill. Again, it's like 100-foot tall tree. Like it's seeable from miles around. So, but you get out, the kobold falls to his knees and it's chattering away at you.
We don't speak its language. If we try every language we know, can we find a common language?
Basically, like you try to speak common, it knows a few words in common. Like it seems very broken up, but it's like, thank you, and then mutter some other words. You get the sense that it's thanking you a lot, though.
Cool. I guess let it go. Like, it doesn't sound like we're gonna have a.
Like you seem to, and it kind of like, kind of clings to Valerie's leg a little bit, and it's just like, please, you help,
Sure.
You help Mimic.
Yes, we'll help Mimic.
He's like, Mimic, quest.
Mimic quest.
So I think you guys had Lindsay with you, but she didn't want to go in the tree. What is she?
She was outside with the horses.
Yeah, she's watching the horses. She's like, yeah, better. I don't want to go down in that dark place.
Nothing like a hobbit hole. But holes are warm, cozy places, full of food and good cheer. This is none of those things.
And but she speaks Draconic and is able to kind of communicate with this thing, like not the best, but better than this thing speaks Common. And she kind of translates for you, and it just it seems very excited that she speaks its language. And
were the gremlins or whatever also speaking Draconic, or were they speaking some other language?
It sounded different. It sounded different than this.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, it was Svakroth or whatever Undercommon is.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. She translates for you and tells you him and his other kobold friends were on a quest of some sorts to retrieve some sort of idol or holy statue or something that the gremlins stole from them. And she says, well, he's promising many treasures.
Would you like many treasures?
His clan will reward you with treasures if you are able to get that statue back.
Maybe first let's heal up and then we can go back in. I just need to get some of my hit points back,
Yeah.
And he continues chattering and kind of gestures towards like the sword, one of Penny's swords and stuff, and then like stuff, and she looks at you guys and says, well, he says that, if you're willing to give him a weapon, they took all his weapons. He said he would help you. He'll go with you, but he doesn't have any weapon.
There should be some short swords down at the bottom.
The things we were fighting, I think we're fighting us mostly with claws. I think they were fighting us barehanded. I think.
Well, there was one, I looked at the corpse and it had a short sword and I left it there.
Oh.
Like in the first room.
Yeah, no, a couple of them had swords.
Mm-hmm.
At the end, they were just throwing darts at you guys, but...
Yeah, let's get him a sword.
Can we ask
Can
him
you
how
and
many of those
Oksana do
guys,
some?
he thinks there are? Are there like 50 or are there like a dozen?
Are there 500? We can handle a dozen. We might be able to handle 50. 500 is a different story. It did look like there was a whole nest of them. I'm assuming there's probably some number of dozens.
He tells you, yeah, you guys killed quite a bit of them. There were 6 in the room. There were 6 in the room that were tormenting him.
And we killed like 5 of those, I think. Because one got away.
And then we left the one guy tied up.
That guy we should get experience for twice. If we beat him again, we should get experience for that guy again. The one we tied up. Like, we fucking tied him up. Like, we beat him. If he wants to come back for more, that's on him. He owes us 6 more experience points.
When you went into the other room, there was 4. A couple of them ran away. So there was like 4 more, and then the boss, that little big thing, and he says like there's probably another handful more that come.
That's not bad. We could do this.
Yeah, let's heal up. Who needs to get healed up? And so
I think all of us do. Yeah.
So your plan is to, when you go back in, is to pick up one of the swords or something from one of the fallen guys and give it to him?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Among us, we can probably come up with a knife in the meantime.
I think Oksana has something.
Or give him like a sharpened stick as a spear or something. To give him something just in case.
She only has 1 dagger. But then that would only leave me with my ranged. Which could be okay. Unless somebody else has...
I mean, it's just into the first room. Like, assuming he can pick up a sword, he'll give you your knife right back.
Yeah, so I'll do that. I'll give it to him, and then if it becomes an issue, then...
So you guys make your way back to the tree, find that same spot that you were in, or the little entrance to it, and go down inside the tree. Do you go the same way you went the first time, or do you go the other way?
I think in the same way. If nothing else, we got to get Micmac a sword, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast light and put it onto my familiar, and have that go certainly ahead of me. And so what I want to do is at least I would do it kind of once we're down, heading down into not the first room after we get the sword, but if we're going to go down into that next room where that dude is, I want to have it on for then so that we're not in dark, and then I want to send it across the chasm to the other side.
You'd probably know they'd probably attack it.
Yeah, they're going to realize that that's your light source, and that's how you see them. Like, they're not.
Or, yeah, it's like a little creature. They're going to be like, kill it. The other thing you could do, because you're talking about the light spell, right? Like,
yeah. I could just cast it on that end and just have it sit there.
Yeah, you can cast it
I think 120 feet.
In a space. It's basically just like you create an orb of light, and you can cast it in a space within 20 feet. Create an orb of light that sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius, dim light for the next 20 feet. In a color you choose. If you create the light in the same space as a willing creature, you basically attach it to the creature.
Yep. So I guess I could do that. Like, once we're down into that area, I can cast it all the way over there. Because its range is 120 feet.
As an action, you basically just use your sustain action to move that orb of light. So you guys go back in the same way. I deleted it, but like there was a body here that had a short sword on it that you guys give to Micmac.
I'm gonna go peek down this hole real quick. I'm gonna dim my own light before I go down there to not give away my presence, but I'm gonna go down there a little bit and peek into the next room. Is the room below us occupied? Are there still a bunch of their bodies there? Are they not doing anything? Are they not?
Yeah, you don't hear anything. Are you going down into that room or peeking down in there?
Yeah, definitely enough that I can see in there. But again, I'm not glowing, and I'm very tiny, and I would also try to be stealthy if you need a stealth roll.
Yeah, give me a
But yeah, I just want to see if it's
stealth.
occupied.
Give me a second. Stealth, there we go.
If it's occupied, I'll come back up, and we'll go in strength. But if it's not occupied, then we can all just come down casual. You know, casual. You roll some dice.
Yeah, go ahead and click on that stealth in the chat there.
Yep, I see it now. I secretly rolled some dice. Secret.
So yeah, you sneakily pop down the hole, and you do spot a couple kind of in that room. Like they seem like they're kind of like standing guard near that crevice.
Okay. There's just a couple in there over near the crevice. There don't seem to be any below the hole. Like, I think our group could drop down quickly and, like, regroup at the bottom. Or do I think we'd, like, the first guy down would, like, draw attention too quickly?
You could probably, like, because then you don't need light to get down there. But Micmac is like, he gestures that he could see.
Okay, well, I'll come back up with that information at least and let them know, like, hey, there's two of them there. Do you want Mick and I to try to, like, take them out quietly before, so that you guys can come down without catching a split between the two floors? Do we want to go the other way? Do we want to just be open about the fact that we're back and go stomp some more people? I feel very big when I'm with you people.
I don't know. I could just say let's go down for another round, right? Like, we got some hit points. We can get out of there quickly if we need to.
I'd say if you guys are gonna be like, okay, let's line up and just go down as fast as we can, I can just put you down at the bottom and.
Do we see the tied up guy, or is he not tied up anymore?
Yeah, he's not there. Or he's not tied up anymore. He could be one of these guys you can't tell.
Mifflet totally attacked the Mifflet. Yeah, look at these
That's
Mifflet.
his turn. As he's like jabbering at you in some weird language.
So I would probably come out over here. I guess, you know what? I don't have to move, right? Screw that. I'm going to stay right there. I'm going to target this guy that's farthest away, and we're going to do Evil Eye.
And he failed. So he is second one.
And then I would...
Want to approach, maybe. Use your command again. Get him, away from warning the others.
Yeah, might as well. I'll cast... Oh, no, it was a spell.
Is that a spell slot? Yeah.
Yeah, so I've already used it, so that is no longer viable, but I can cast needle darts. I think he's... How far away is he? Oh, God. I missed on that. I'm going to use another hero point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and redo that one. I could definitely do better than a 1. Jesus Christ, I just rolled a 1.
Oh my gosh.
Apparently you can't do those.
Fucking A.
Oh no.
Well, that's my turn. Yeah, Jesus, I'm done. At least he's sickened. Sorry, guys. Holy Christ.
That's okay.
Second is good.
So let's critical that, and do 22 points of damage. And then I'm going to move. Okay, so then I'm going to do that, but instead of attacking, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Dueling Parry and apply the effect, and that's my third turn. And je suis fini.
All right, well,
I'm going to tank this shit.
You so graciously stepped up next to this guy. He's going to take advantage of that.
Holy crap. He hit?
He hits for a whole point of damage.
I'm not happy about this, but okay. What's that?
And he missed.
I wish I had something that I could do on a critical miss.
This is not a thing.
And he missed. Okay. He just tried all 3 times. Got you once. Broke through your defenses a little bit. Humbled you a tiny bit. Claw, you are up.
Second guy on the far side of Penny there is gonna get some dart. Yeah. Mediocre. I'm also going to recall knowledge on these guys. I've been using cold iron. Like, do I think that there's some kind of like fey or have some kind of weakness or something? Like, I don't think my cold iron or my darts makes any difference. But like, do they have some vulnerability or weaknesses or whatever?
You don't really think you know much about these creatures, even
like that.
Yeah, even though they're fellow Fey creatures, but that definitely seemed to do more damage than you would have thought it would. It seemed to hurt it.
Oh, actually, yes, it did. It looks like it has weakness 2, maybe, on my attack. Okay, that's good to know. I will keep doing that. But yeah, that was my 3 action.
Alrighty, Valerie is up.
First time he's still up, so we'll try a second time. Miss. End her turn.
Right, Penny. Let's see if they break through the defense again.
What?
Again.
Hold on.
Wait.
Don't roll damage yet. Hang on. Don't. I got a thing. I got bullshit. Can you hear me?
Yeah?
Yep.
I hit the roll before you were saying that.
Okay, so I'm going to use. It's okay. I'm using Flashy Dodge. If a creature I see targets me with an attack and I'm not encumbered, I definitely dodge out of the way, gain +2 circumstance bonus to AC. And if the strike misses, I gain panache.
Nice.
So that is done. I'll pass on that damage. Thank you very much.
Panache.
So
I panache.
So it hit by 1. You're saying it gets a -2 to its attack?
He gets a 2-point bonus to his AC.
Yeah, and then so that would have made it miss, and so you get panache.
Yeah.
So turns a hit into a miss. He gets panache.
I should have done that last time, but I'll do that this time. It's a reaction. It's called Flashy Dodge.
Funny thing is, it wouldn't have done any damage to you anyway, but that's cool. Now you have panache.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. That was his first attack, though, right? Yeah.
And after all that, he's going to hit me again.
He's going to try.
And nope.
And miss. And he's going to...
This is by 17.
You got a nat 1 on there, so that's his turn.
All but a ruse to backstab Penny.
He missed. And then critical. Nice.
It's lit.
Who you go? Nice.
Comes up and puts a finishing blow on this one. That's his turn. Oksana, you are up.
Alright, so the one guy already fled across, is that right? The one near death.
Still see him.
Yeah, he's just on the other.
Alright, so then I would move somewhere where I can see him. He's more than 30 feet away from me, but I would do needle darts against him. That's another one.
Holy cow!
All right, I'm
You
going to
gotta
use
aim for
another
that
hero
hero
point and hope that I don't get 4 ones in a row. There we go.
Oh, yeah!
It was almost there.
My God. Hello. Let's kill this dude. 10. Will that kill that guy? I could barely see him. Like it was. I don't know if that affected or not.
Yeah, if you could see him and it wasn't like all dark, you know, like the little fingerprint thing, it wasn't enough to make a difference.
No, it was. I'll do the. I would have made it.
Oh, he
anyway,
was
so-
all fingerprinted too?
Yeah.
So yeah, you still would have got it. You saw the shape in there and you just sent needle darts into and you see the shape hit following around.
So with my move and then needle darts, that's all I can do. On my next turn, guys, I would cast the light thing for us so that we could see.
And you hear a bunch of other startled voices when he jumped over. Alright, Penny, you are up.
Okay, so I've been working through this. I'm gonna get a circumstance bonus because of panache. I get something called precise strike, so I'll always do 2 additional precision damage as long as I've got panache. And I don't lose it. That's not.
Yeah.
Like
You have it until
only
the
to
end of
finish.
this turn. Read again your flashy dodge.
Oh,
You have
okay.
panache
Okay.
until the end of your next
Yeah.
turn. You have it until the end of this
So-
turn.
Yeah. So shoot, I can't see anything. Ugh. Timing is everything.
I should have let that guy live.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
wait. I'm going to hold my action to attack if something comes at me from the east. And I just announced that, right? I don't have to press a button for it. And then I'm going to do my dodge.
Parry.
Yeah. Dueling parry.
You probably do it in the other way around, the other order.
Yep, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I'll do dueling parry, I'll use that, and then I'll apply the effect. And then I'll hold my action, which is not a button to press. And that's my 3 actions.
Claw. You are up.
We are going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Target. And 16. Yep. Cold iron again. Do I have any hero points? I do. Reroll using hero point. Alright, I guess that's meant to be. I will end my turn.
Fate has spoken. And this guy comes up, so Penny, your action. Well, I mean, you have a sword, though, right? So he's not coming
I
up
do
to
have
where
a
you could hit him.
rapier.
Unless you want to throw
Okay.
your rapier across the chasm at him.
That sounds great, but no, thank you.
Yeah, it's ready to miss. Neener. Just get out of here with your endless supply of darts, mister.
They took time to pick up all the darts that left over.
I'm sure they did. I'm not even worried about it.
Valerie.
You said that there's some sort of like, if there's enough handholds to like jungle gym across that chasm.
Yeah, between the 2 ledges, loops have been tied to serve as handholds.
Valerie is gonna weigh considerably more than those things. the mifflets, do we think that these things look small enough to hold the weight of somebody that big?
Yeah, they're just like rope loops that have been kind of tied up, hanging across that they like grab and swing across.
All right, and then does using those count as a separate, like, is that a climb action, or is it just part of the movement rate? How does...
Just part of the movement rate. If the walls, there's tons of walls and vines and stuff that you could grab and move, but it would be at half speed.
Is there enough room for her to get down, like, onto dirt if she has the movement rate? Is there enough room for her to get down onto dirt on either side of that guy, or is he kind of blocking the only occupiable square over there?
He's kind of blocking the way.
All right. She's gonna stay there. She's gonna use an action to swap over to her short bow until there's room and light and stuff. So, she
Swaps out.
used the short bow, which is somehow she already had out, even though she had her sword and bow, apparently. 1 point of damage for her second action. And then she hit, so she'll try again for her third action. And do much better. Maybe. No. Roll much higher, but still hit. And that ends her turn.
Penny, got lucky. And
Oh.
I think he's gonna just hold his turn. He's like, I don't want to go over there by myself. Let's go 25 feet. Valerie. You guys are gonna continue to be annoying.
Fuck yeah, we are.
Alright, Claw.
Nah. Get out of here with that 11.
Oksana, you are up.
Okay. Oksana is going to cast light as far over here as she can see.
Ooh, look at that.
It summons an orb, and then he can move it, so... Alright, so you cast light, it lights up the room, you hear a bunch of, like, cries of alarm, like, what the...
And come back tomorrow and cast it again, and just keep lighting up their living room.
There you go.
Make it
Like,
annoying.
not kill them, just fuck with them for like a week.
What the heck happened? Like, my light spell just disappeared. Or my light cantrip. That's very... Anyways. So I'm going to give evil eye on this dude that I can see here, because that's the last thing I can really do. And he fails, so he is now sickened. And I just yell, "You're all gonna die. Lay down your weapons or my magic is gonna kill you."
And then you cackle like the Wicked Witch of the West.
Exactly.
Penny, you are up.
All right, so you across the pit, there are like vines and things like that, and then there's also handholds. Can I go across it using my steady balance feat? Because it says I can keep my, I can keep my balance easily, even in adverse, and I use the balance action, and then I want to then use my second action to tumble through this dude and get to the other side of him. So then I'm gonna. So do I have to do the balance action to get across? Joe, for my or do I just counts as movement?
Yeah, I think you could do that. Just balancing on those. Do a balance check to, as you're running across.
Okay, hold on a second. Balance, and I'm gonna do that.
And I think it.
Okay.
Yours said that like.
And then I got
success is a critical success, or.
Yep. So I can move up to my speed.
Yep.
Which means that I'm
So yeah, target him and then do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Easily tumble through. And now you've also for sure got panache if you didn't have it before.
I do have panache. Hold on. And then I'm gonna go. Wait. Okay, so that's 2 moves, right? And I'm gonna be right there. And then for my last move, I'm gonna kick him in the back and use the shove action and try to shove him into the pit. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Have hero points.
I think he failed. Yeah. Oh yeah, I do. Hold on.
Wait.
Reroll using a hero point.
Yeah.
Success.
Well, there you go.
And he.
Actually, I don't think it's 2d6 for falling, but it's enough to kill him. He had 2 hit points.
Okay. Cool. All right. And then I'll just stand there like a dumbass.
He's dead at the bottom of that. And that's your turn. And
That's my turn.
Uh-oh, now we get this guy.
this guy is going to... Alright, so he takes an action to command his thing to move. He is going to... It says ranged on both of these, but one of them is obviously not ranged for like his trident, because the attack things are different. I think it's just built weird. But he misses you as he like tries to take a stab at you with his trident. Claw, you are up.
I am going to do some parkour action. Let me know if you need a roll to do something. But we're gonna also either jump or parkour, cross, whatever I think is more prudent. It was 5, 15, 20, 30. I'll go 45. I'll get all the way 45. I'll get to here, so I'm flanking with Penny, and also in a very intimidating spot to the rest of the room. Snarl, snarl.
Just give me an athletics check to, unless you're gonna jump it.
But yeah, I think my wolf coming across is relatively trivial. But if you want me to, oh, I see. Did you put that? That's for the wolf.
Just yeah, to like balance to get across. So yeah, you're able to jump across.
So now flanking. My wolf has an action left, so he's gonna try to bite. Yeah. Are the guy and the he's riding? Are they like separate things for being targeted and?
Yeah. So there's
and
like
such.
thing underneath, and then
I'll have my wolf bite at his mount. Can you move it back off again so I know which one I'm targeting? Thanks. That one. And he's gonna do a bite. And damage. And then I'm gonna use my remaining 2 actions to go after that guy. And I think we are gonna go big on this guy. We're gonna use... Is this guy wearing metal armor by any chance?
no, he is wearing leather armor.
Leather armor. I have 2 actions, so I'm doing 2 actions. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Critical.
So yes, this does do double damage on a critical. So double that. Aw. And that ends my turn.
Right now, Valerie is up. Over there in the dark.
She's gonna just drop her bow as a free action. And then she's gonna 5, 10, 15, 25. That's the end of a move. And then she's gonna 5,
And yeah, she's crossing. Give me that athletics check. I imagine she's not balancing. She's using the handheld.
Yeah, she's using all the part. I think 5, 10, 25. That's 2 actions. And then she's gonna draw her sword shield. That's her final action. And end her turn.
Get there, double move. And miss. And that is his turn. And it's gonna take a swipe at Bang.
Oh man.
Jeez.
Got some hacks going on.
Oof, max damage. 2 actions. And he's gonna try. And that's his turn. He's gonna here. He's gonna take a shot at the weak little kobold.
Take guns off the field.
Yes, and Tickleback's turn. He is going to. He's got a target-rich environment here. Penny.
Okay. I'm ready. And I get double panache for that. Just kidding. There's no such thing.
This thing does not like you. It's gonna try this other weaker creature here. And still miss. These guys don't like him.
I mean, he is Micmac.
He did get away from them. He's gonna use a hero point. Do all that. Second action. Second attack. And then 1 whole damage. And that's his turn. Oksana, you are up.
I can't get across this thing. My movement only gets me to the edge of it, guys. So I will go here.
You could double move, but I mean, if you're gonna cast spells, Oksana probably feels better over there.
Yeah, so yeah, that's right. I can still target this guy that's kind of over here, and I'm gonna shoot needle darts. Well, first I'm gonna do I'm gonna do evil eye. Oh wait, no, evil eye's only within 30 feet, so I'm gonna cast.
I think he's within 30 feet of you. Yeah, he's like right at 30 feet.
Oh, the old guy. Yeah. Okay, then I'll do that. I'll do evil eye against him.
He's the guy riding the big spider. Just to make sure you're attacking him, not the spider, right?
Yeah, I'm attacking him. Which I think is who
Yeah.
selected.
He succeeded on that. Exactly.
I guess what I would do is I would actually do shield on myself.
Shield? Okay. That makes sense. Alright, and then Penny, you are up.
Okay. So I've selected, I think, the guy on top, but I want to attack the beast because he seems to have a lot of attacks that are.
Move him off.
Yeah, just for a second.
And there we go.
Okay, great. So now he's targeted. And I'm going to do a strike with my rapier. With panache. No, that doesn't do anything till damage time. Ugh. Reroll. This is my second hero point. Reroll using a hero point. That's better. Precise strike is on. It's plus 2d6. And I'll lose my panache. Holy shnikes.
Nice.
And then Flashy Dodge gets turned off also, so I'm down to 19. That was my first action. So for my second action, I'm going to do a second attack with my rapier. This one's only at plus 4. Yeah. Lightning for the win. Oh. Well, 4 points of damage. And then my last action will be dealing parry. And I'll apply the effect. And then I'll pass the turn on to somebody else.
Yeah, he's super mad, screams in anger at you, because you killed his pet, and he is target you.
Voices in the background are hilarious.
Miss. Try it again. He just kind of seems to go into like a little frenzy rage here.
Third attack.
That's his turn. He's just super mad at you. Seems to be focused on you, Penny. Claw, you are up.
That's okay.
Yeah, targeting the guy. We're gonna hit him with one of these. Yeah.
Not one of those?
So if he could please... Yeah, one of those. A Thunder Strike. If he could please fail a DC 17 basic reflex.
Go ahead and hit roll damage for me. You haven't targeted, right? Yeah. So hit roll damage. And 17, exactly. So he takes half.
6 point of damage. Bah. Fucking spell slots, they're overrated. And then, I'm going to use my third action to, Shield Companion. Yeah, and then I'm gonna cast...
That's your turn?
Yeah, spell. Yeah, yeah, and that was my turn, yes, thank you.
Alright, and then Valerie.
Yeah, she did go attack 3 times. Well, 2 times and raise your shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Maybe she's going to attack 2 times. Well, it looks like she is. Missed on that one, and then raise a shield.
Raise a shield, probably. There's enough targets around that it's not gonna end immediately.
Kill him. Great for that.
4 whole damage, and
Yes, he
he's
does
dead. Mick
Right.
jumps up and down and like, yeah. He is going to turn and
Yay, Micmac.
Woohoo!
attack this guy. He's like, Mick strong. But, and then he misses that guy. He's got nothing else to do.
Not that strong!
These guys, this guy seeing his leader die is going to run off. this guy. They're gonna go off together, start a new life, suburban house. This guy. Valerie is gonna take her opportunity attack as he runs away.
If these things are fleeing, she probably wouldn't.
Yeah, it kind of goes around that way, and it's making its way out. And at that point, like they're obviously fleeing, like running. They're just like kind of.
Yeah, we
They just saw their boss and the big spider get killed.
Yeah.
I think the remaining ones are not a danger, personally.
Yeah, not really.
As long as we get the XP for him.
Say they. Oh no.
It's definitely a challenging fight. Yeah, 190, that looks good.
I didn't leather armor. I don't want any of that crap. Ooh, there's a bag of loot.
There's a bag of loot.
Status of the war. Statue of Old Sharptooth. There's a sack with some silver and copper pieces.
Is that what Micmac was looking for? The sack of whatever?
Yeah,
no,
he
the
wants
statue.
the statue
So
of Old Sharptooth.
on this table, like now that you guys are taking a look at it, like there's just like a pile of dirt and twigs and stuff. But then like as you go to look at it, there is, and then there's the statue that's covering a piece of paper. It looks to be like you recognize it. It seems to be kind of a map of sort, like a little map made of dirt and twigs.
Oh.
And Micmac comes over and he's like, yes, the holy statue. And it's like a little statue of it's bloodstained ivory statuette of what looks like a crouching reptilian devil. And you do see burlap sack is under the table. There's a bunch of spears in there, or spearheads, and then like some money. And on that treasure, if you look at the status of the war, the paper, I don't think you guys can read it.
Is it in kobold or is it in something else? Because if it's in kobold, we can have.
It's not. He looks at it and shakes his head.
Okay.
But he's like
Okay.
grabs the statue and is clutching it. So yeah, you guys can loot that treasure there. And like the statue, he grabbed the statue. Unless you guys gonna take it from him?
No.
No.
And he like starts speaking to you guys and kind of telling you like this statue gift for chief's suit scale. Micmac get great honor.
I would say just be sure to remember us. We might, need aid in some future time as we fight bandits and make this safe.
Should we go check out this other room? Kind of back over where I'm going. I grabbed a couple things. I don't know. If
Are you guys gonna loot the coins and stuff out of that sack? And
Yeah.
you do as like those creatures ran off, like you hear echoing like other voices, and then they seem to be getting farther away a bit.
Do you guys want to go check out this other room?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to leave any stone unturned, but I'm out of light here. Somebody's got to come with a orb of light. Yeah.
If I can, it won't let me. Oh no, I guess
I can move it.
Move it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can move it up into there.
Anything else in here, or is it just trash?
So this is like just haphazard piles of broken beds and chairs, wagon wheels, assortment of worn, tattered, and dingy objects. Precariously clutter this mildewed room. A crooked, propped row of bookcases buckles against the far wall, the shelves filled with bits of bone, feathers, and dried centipede legs. Old window frames, crackled and splintered, dangled from the wall. So like This is their attempt to decorate it with stuff they stole. Just a bunch of junk.
Okay. And then that hole over here is like the
Yeah, it kind of goes.
where they went down.
It goes upwards.
Oh, upwards.
Back out to make the loop of the other path down.
Well,
saw.
but you know what? We should go check it out because we did one. We are looking for the necklace or whatever, and we haven't found it yet, have we?
A ring. We were looking
The ring.
for,
I mean, that's what I meant. Yeah. Ring, necklace.
Yeah, so I guess if we search this area, we don't see any of that stuff.
Yeah, you kick it around. You don't see anything you don't see any ring. And in that bag, like with the other coins and stuff, you didn't find it in there either.
Yeah, and I say we take a quick peek up this thing and see what's up there. You guys good with that?
Yep. I'm down with that. Let's do it.
Micmac, as you guys are looking through, he sees things and there's a broken chair already. He just kind of stomps on it and starts, breaks it a little more. It's being a little petty.
Guess this isn't his turf, huh? Yeah.
So are you all going up together? Light blazing? You gonna scout it out?
Oh, sorry. I'm going up. I'm feeling tough, man. Yeah.
Yeah, you come up into a cavern here. It's basically a wet-looking floor of a large cavern that's crisscrossed several shallow trenches, each containing trickles of putrid fluid. You see 6 mounds of compost and dung lie heaped about the room, and as you guys kind of step into it with your light, you see a bunch of also small spherical eggs. Centipedes kind of crawl out, and they don't look like they're too happy about you.
Would it be possible for us to save this fight for tomorrow? Because I do have to.
We'll just roll initiative next time.
Okay. Oh, we're gonna take them out, man.
Yep. All right, guys.
Yeah, cool. Thanks, Joe.